Hello, and welcome back to the channel, everybody. Hello. Welcome back to Mobile Music Pro. I am your host, Vortex, of course, and this is your home for mobile music production. All right. Welcome everybody here. We're going to have a great time today, of course. Demo an app, make some music, have a good time, have a discussion. It's always fun, guys. So we really appreciate you, of course, especially the mobile music army that support Mobile Music Pro directly through our Patreon or from purchasing our products or from just liking and watching our videos. We really appreciate all of you. So let's go ahead and say hello to some of those people in the chat right now before we get started with today's stream. The internet seems to be holding all right, so we're going to keep it going. Got to say hello to the first person in here, which is Music Our Master today. What's going on, bro? Hopefully you're doing good. We got Samuel Linderman in the house as well, saying that this app today that we're going to be talking about today, Magma, is going to work best with pads and drones. Well, I tell you what, and one-shots as well, but I tell you what, this thing can work on just about anything, which we'll demonstrate today. Computer Head is here. What's going on, bro? Computer Head, of course, has his contest entry in, and it sounds freaking fire. Wait, do you have your contest entry in? I forget. No, I forget if you do. You sent me a song to put in the newsletter, so I forget if you entered the contest or not, because you also sent me a song to put on the newsletter. So we really appreciate that, Computer Head. We definitely put your song in last week's newsletter, in the last newsletter, which went out yesterday because it goes out every single Saturday. What's going on, Ovi Sant? What's going on, bro? Appreciate you being in here. Fan Priam is here as well. Of course, our lovely mod from Germany, Mr. Notabox himself. What's going on, bro? Yes. Who else? We got the one and only Steven Tucker in here as well, who's got his contest entry in. And oh my goodness, it's so fire. Super fire. No, Computer said he hasn't been feeling well. No. Bro, I tell you, some melatonin. Some melatonin is always good for, sleeping problems. Melatonin and, of course, the old wacky tobacco. Medical helps as well. Mr. Doug Knack, what's going on, bro? I know he's got his contest entry in here as well. Mr. JRZ, Brandon Martinez. What's going on, bro? What's going on, Brandon? It's all good, bro. K Devices doesn't make their apps very expensive, so it's only a few bucks, so not a problem. Alex Foreman is here. What's going on? Who else we got in here? Yes. Ready for some mangling. Lisa Crowtail is here as well. Mr. Ed Zielinski says hello. Got 19 people watching. All right. We're about to get into the show today. Basically, what we do here is do our introductions, say hello to everybody, and then we do our announcements, and then we start to do a tutorial on an app. Then we try to make some music with that app, and then we do a giveaway of that app during the last 15 minutes of the 2-hour stream. So I think we're ready for the announcements real quick. Let's get into that. Let's pull up the old web browser here. And of course, the biggest announcement is that the contest has ended, ladies and gentlemen. The contest is over. So thank you everybody so much who submitted a track to the contest, because man, we got 26 entries, and they're all so good, and we're really excited, guys. We got the judges already listening to those tracks, already filling out the scorecards, ready to be sent back to me so that I can tally everything together and and then of course we'll release those winners. We'll release who actually won, the top 4 winners, and playing through all of the contest entries during the next live stream on February 26th. So join us in just 1 week, guys, just 1 week, where we're going to play through everybody's entries and reveal the top 4 winners. It's going to be a blast, guys. We always have super fun when we do this. This is our 9th contest and our 9th time doing this, and it's been pretty fun. We just got to, I just want to give a shout out to our judges real quick, because one of the judges is also the producer of this pack, which is going to be SLP Ground Sound. So we go to contests, and it says, as you can see, awaiting results. We go here, we give a big shout out to our judges here, which is Elbow Media Studios and SLP Ground Sound Music. So shout out to Mr. Marcus Elbow, who will be getting me his scorecards very soon. SLP, I believe, already gave me his scorecard, so he already got a chance to listen to every single track. And yeah, guys, it's going to be a whole lot of fun, because of course the winners are going to win hundreds of dollars, over $500 of prizes to be split up between these 4 contest winners. But we'll also throw up the honorable mentions as well. As you can see from our previous contest here, we throw up the honorable mentions on the side as well, next to the top 4 winners, because we just love all of these tracks so much that we have to put more than just 4 tracks up there. So you guys will see all of this and get bragging rights, of course, for the winners to be on there. We'll also throw the live stream on there as well. But yeah, guys, if you haven't, make sure to download the free pack. Super, super fun. We'll be using it, of course, again today, and it's going to be a blast. So join us next Sunday, February 26th, guys. It's going to be so, so much fun. We're going to have a freaking blast. A blast. We're going to have a blast, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Of course, the other announcements are the same as always. We have our newsletter. Make sure to sign up for our completely free mobile music production newsletter, where you get mobile music news, tutorials, discounts, and more delivered free to your inbox every single Saturday. And we just crossed over 2,500 subscribers. So thank you guys so, so much for that. Big shout out for that, guys. 2,500. Yes, yes. And if you guys have any songs, if you guys have any music that you want to share with the world, definitely let us know. Reply to the newsletter, and we'll pop that in the very next newsletter, because we like to show off everybody's songs, especially if you made them on mobile devices. We like to put that at the bottom of the newsletter so everybody can see. All right, guys. Of course, then don't forget to check out our Patreon. If you don't win today, guys, if you don't win one of the giveaways on today's show, you can always sign up for our Patreon here for as little as $1 a month. That is going to go up to $3 a month, but for as little as $1 a month for you guys to get a second chance at being put on the wheel to win a giveaway for today's app. So if you don't win during the live stream, sign up for the Patreon, get a second chance to win. Super, super fun. And yeah, all right. I think that is about it for the announcements today, ladies and gentlemen. Let us get into the app. We're just going to check the chat one more time before we get into today's app. All right. Stream is holding pretty good. We love that internet. Just so you guys know too, I did get a Cox business account, a Cox Communications business account, a business cable modem. I just didn't get a chance to hook that up yet, but we did get that. We returned the T-Mobile, and we instead are going to go with our business account for our cable modem. However, today we are on the regular cable modem because I didn't get a chance to hook that up, but it worked last week just fine. Working this week just fine. So we'll see how it goes. But just to be double sure, we're going to have a business cable modem for the live stream and moving forward as well. So yeah, guys, I'm really deadly serious about making sure that we have good connections for our live stream. So let's say hello to everybody. 17 people watching. Appreciate you guys so much for being here. Before we get into the app, let's just see how everybody is doing. Lisa says, greetings, everybody. Yes, yes. Yeah, Computerhead. Yeah, he sent a song to the newsletter. That's right, bro. Yeah, we shared that out, and it was a great song. Great song. Absolutely. See if I missed anybody in here. Hopefully not. Dimitri is here. What's going on, Dimitri? Yes. Talking about some great apps in here. Stephen Tucker says he's looking forward to hearing everybody's contest entries. Yes, yes, guys. So many good beats. So many good beats for sure. Joe Burns is here. What's going on, Joe? All right. Sanit is here as well. Says greetings, Vortex, and the community. Greetings to you. Senate as well. Jay is here. What's going on? Lady Aptitude in the house. All right. Music Art Master. No, I've had Cox Communications, the regular cable modem. I've had that this whole time, for the past 2 years. Though, as you know, there's been some connectivity issues. So I tried T-Mobile. That didn't really work out. So now I'm going to try the business version of our cable modem, which I'll have hooked up tonight, I believe. Tonight for the stream next weekend. But we're just going with the regular cable modem today. Lady Aptitude is here. Yes, yes. Chris is here. Chris Prongle. What's going on, bro? 18 people watching. Appreciate you guys. Computerhead says, thanks for putting me on the newsletter. I'm currently working on an album with similar music. All right, Computerhead. Rock and roll. It's like a mix of like EDM and like chip tunes. It's really good stuff. Really good stuff. So make sure you guys do subscribe to the newsletter, mobilemusicpro.com/newsletter. Completely free. All right. And Not a Box Yes says, make sure we please the algo gods and hit the like, guys. Make sure to smash the like. That lets YouTube know that we're doing a good job so they can share out our stream to more people and get more people into mobile music production. All right. All right, guys, we're going to be talking about Magma today. Of course, we got to throw a couple of Austin Powers jokes in here. Liquid hot magma. Liquid hot magma. Yes. Liquid hot magma here, guys. Super hot. Frickin' sharks with frickin' laser beams. That's how good this app is. It's almost as good as frickin' sharks with frickin' laser beams. So make sure you guys check this out. This is a memory warper and propagator from K Devices, the one and only K Devices. If you guys aren't familiar with this developer, make sure you check out a few of their other apps because they have some great stuff in here, including one of my go-to LFO apps. This is one of my favorite ones. Look, this guy's 5-star rating. 5 stars, son. 5-star rating on this LFO app because it's a really great, neat little, super efficient little LFO app that I use for sometimes to control other synths. Really great. But they got a couple of great apps in here, like the Audio Destroyer. This is really great for distortion. Destroy and refine any sound. But I do have their creative textures. This is a really cool app to just start sound designing with different stuff. You know, you can like turn a little pluck into a big huge etheric pad, or turn a big huge pad into like chopped up rhythmic type of sounds. So you can really do all sorts of different stuff in there. Hey Jay, shout out to you, bro. Thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate you, bro. We really don't get too many super chats, but we definitely appreciate. I probably should mention it more. It's a great way to support the channel, is super chats for sure. So thank you so much for that, guys. Super chats and Patreon, and of course purchasing our sample packs on our website is the best 3 ways to support Mobile Music Pro and everything that we do here at the channel. But make sure you guys check out this creative volume textures. So much fun to just go to town with this app. But they got a bunch of other apps as well, including a delay app, which is really nice. And of course, you'll find all of these demos for all of these apps on channels like the Sound Test Room and Jade Star. They got great videos on these, and as well as the app today. Magma will be talking about. They have full plus 1 hour long tutorials over there at Sound Test Room and Jade Star. But here we're going to just take a quick little tutorial around it and try to make some music with it. So let's just give a quick description. It's currently 55% off, guys. So it's only a few dollars. If you don't win today, you know, it's only a few dollars. And I think when the introductory price is up, it's only going to be like $5. So, you know, price of a cup of coffee, something like that. But it's really hard to describe what this thing does. So I'm going to try to read a little bit of the description, just a little bit. But it says that it is an audio processor that grabs incoming audio and twists its presence throughout time. Twists its presence throughout time, blends it with its past self, and unravels its most recondite shades and controls its weight in space. Okay, maybe that doesn't help you. it's a little etheric there. Yeah, it's pretty crazy stuff. Here's a better description. It's a kind of a crossroads between a micro looper, a granular engine, a sustainer, and a sound warmer. There you go. That's kind of what it is. It can really warm up some sound. It can squash. It can do reverb stuff, big huge sounds, and little sprinkles as well. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at this bad boy inside of Cubasis. We have our Cubasis version 3 up here. And we have a couple loops from our brand new completely free Essentials Trap sample pack here that we can throw this app on top of. So first up, let's take a look here. Joe, what's going on, Joe? Joe Dominguez says, I love these live streams. You never see them much on YouTube. Yeah, there's really only a few people doing actual live streams about mobile music production. You know, you have like pretty much Sound Test Room, Jade Star. It's about the only people doing live streams, but there's a ton of great channels doing mobile music content. So if you want more mobile music content, who said that? Mr. Joe Dominguez, or anybody who wants more mobile music content, make sure to go to youtube.com/mobilemusicpro and check out our channels. Click on the channels link, and we have a plethora there of other content creators that are creating mobile music production content. There's a few of them, and they're really good stuff. Make sure you check them out. They're really, really good. Got some coffee. Some iced coffee. Yes. Wherever you guys are, let's do a quick cheers. Whatever you guys are, whatever you're drinking, I got some iced coffee here. Cheers to you, and let's have a good show. Yes. Iced coffee. I need my cafe. Cafe. All right, here we go. So the first loop we're going to play with here is going to be the lead synth loop 19. Let's see what that sounds like by itself. Pretty simple. This is the dry version. We even have a gotta get those out of the way. You guys aren't supposed to be playing yet. Get over there. Get over there. So what I do have is on the master track, I have a limiter, brick wall limiter, using the barely felt preset, just in case, so we don't kind of blow everybody's speakers, because this app can blow some speakers. Can definitely blow a few speakers. So we're gonna just listen to this here. Who does in-depth beat making tutorials for iOS? Well, I can tell you one person for sure, and a big shout out to the one and only Mr. iPad Beat Making. Definitely research iPad beat making. That gentleman is an amazing individual who has a ton of great content on specifically making beats in iPad using several different DAWs. You see, we mostly focus on Cubasis over here, but he does Multitrack Studio, Nano Studio 2, a couple different stuff. So yeah, shout out to iPad beat making. Make sure you check out his channel. He, of course, is for sure listed on our channels link on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/mobilemusicpro. There's just not a whole lot of people doing in-depth beat tutorials specifically. But yeah. iPad beat making, shout out to that guy right there. All right, now, you heard that quick little play thing, right? Well, let's bring up Magma. Liquid hot Magma. I want some hot Magma. Okay, here we go. Let's enable. Oh, do we got the right one up? Let's double check, make sure we got the right track up. Okay. Yes. So nice and plain. We'll enable Magma. Pretty cool. It's so crazy. All right. So, Magma, guys, it can do some crazy stuff in here. It's got some crazy stuff. So if we disable it again, we just hear the source sound one more time. Just a pretty simple kind of sound, but you can really turn it into some crazy stuff. So before we start going through some presets and playing this on other sounds, let's do a quick little tutorial here. So what's really cool about this app is that you can have a little question mark here at the bottom right hand side where you can actually enable this and tap on anything and it'll tell you exactly what it does. So the first thing is going to be the raw. So when you tap on this, what it does is it disables the input envelope and sharpens the incoming signal. So essentially it makes it way louder. So you gotta be really careful when you have this enabled. So personally, I like to leave it disabled. I don't like to crank it because it just kind of makes every single sound super loud, like overly loud in my opinion. So I don't really like to use that too much. But then you go to the memory. And I like to use everything basically but the raw. So the memory here remembers the audio from the past and blends it with the present, but also the past. So it's really cool. Basically, it's like a freeze, you know, if you turn it up all the way, it's kind of the equivalent of just tapping on the freeze button here, which freezes it. And of course, if you're not familiar with a freeze reverb or a freeze delay, that's pretty much what it sounds like. Then we have a size over here. So you can see how big the actual reverb is going to get. Oh, I have the wet turned down. Turn up the size. It kind of makes it into like a pad. Turn up the size, and you can really start to create etheric sounds and big old pads and big old sounds when you start to increase that size. There's also a rate over here as well, which shows basically how fast it is. It's kind of like, it sounds like it's using some kind of tape machine. That's crazy. I love it. Crazy stuff. So the size and the rate slows it down or speeds it up. Then of course you have a nice little EQ here on the side, lows and highs. And then you have your distortion here in the center. The temperature is going to determine how distorted it is, and of course it's going to increase the volume as you get more distorted as well. And you have a nice little mid side here to be able to push the frequencies a little bit wider if you'd like. And then finally, a simple dry and wet controls here on the far right-hand side. So let's just go through a few presets real quick on this particular sound, and then we'll try it on a different sound. It's so crazy. It's crazy. See, it's got the size cranked. It's so dope. What? So we just got a wind sound here. We should turn it down just a little bit. So cool. Wow. All right. Cool stuff, cool stuff. Let's now listen to this liquid hot magma on a different sound, shall we? More of a, let's listen to it on a string sound here. Whoops, all right. Turn it off. Actually, this is kind of like a brass and a string. String and a brass. So cool. Yeah, Computerhead says that he likes Crystalline. Crystalline is a fantastic reverb app. This isn't quite just a full reverb app. This is used for something else. This is used for mangling as well as reverb. So kind of, if you want to destroy or mangle your sound, you want to use this. If you just want a beautiful, lovely reverb, lush as can be, then definitely make sure you check out Crystalline by Baby Audio. Shout out to Crystalline, or shout out to Baby Audio for sure. These presets. That's crazy. See, mangling. I want to hear that tail. Oh yeah, I love that tail. That tail is so freaking dope. I just want to play and pause and just hear that tail forever. That's so dope. 23 people watching. Yes, yes. Music R Master says perfect for pad sounds for sure. Third Person Productions is here. He says, we use Baby Audio's free magic dice on a lot of things, even though it's random. Yeah, it's crazy how awesome those free plugins are from Baby Audio. Even though you don't really get to save presets, it's beautiful because you just slap them on and click a button. They're so good, you can just kind of throw them on anything. But apps like this take a bit more care, a bit more sound design, a little bit more construction. Though they have some great presets you could just slap on as well here. But it's really fun to just mangle some sounds. I like this. Good Lord. Oh, I like this one. Man, you just have to add a little bit. Wow. Man, just the tails in here. You can make some crazy stuff. Okay, let's take a look at one more sound here. What else we got? It's pretty cool. Let's see what this one is. Yeah, this one's pretty fun. Let's throw some Magma on this crazy sound. Wow. Crazy. It's so funny. Wow. There you go. That is crazy. Woo. This app can really mangle some sounds. Sounds like Bryant. What's going on, Bryant? He says that it sounds like the Empire is about to strike back, people. Oh, it's true. It's cinematic. It's kind of cinematic. Wow, that's cool. That is really, really, really cool. All right. So that is some super fun with this Magma, Liquitot Magma, this beautiful Magma app. So as you can see, I just love how everything is on one screen. You guys know me. I really love how when there's no pages. I mean, you could put a couple pages on there, but I love how when everything is just on one screen, beautiful, ready to go. And even right here, it's very usable, even in its most smallest state. Though I would prefer it kind of stretch out a little bit, be a little bit less square, a little bit more wide. But it looks absolutely beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And of course, when you full screen it, it's a beautiful thing. Scales beautifully. That is some skills, developer skills over there at K Devices. Absolutely. Cool, cool. All right, all right. Maybe one more sound. And then we'll try to make some music here. Ooh. Whoa. It's amazing. Just a wind sound here. Love that. I love this dissonant sound here. You can get some real good dissonance with this pitch, right? With the pitch rate. It's really fun. It can like almost be used for horror stuff. It's kind of cool. Hey, we got Leela in the building. What's going on, Leela? We are playing with this crazy, crazy app. It's so much fun. Leela says, it's such a fun sound design app. It's a bumper crop this year. What's a bumper crop? I don't know what that means. That must be a phrase in a part of the United States I'm not quite familiar with. Yes, yes. Brian says he loves the separate wet and dry control. Absolutely. Absolutely. Third person production says that's so cool how drastic it can be, even though it's not for all use cases. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. You can just mangle something, by cranking up the distortion and the memory, or you can ease it off by reducing the memory and the temperature. It's really interesting how far you can take it. Major Wizard is here, says, how's it going, everybody? What's going on, Mr. Major Wizard? Remember, of course, guys, if you do want to participate in the giveaway during the last 15 minutes of the 2-hour stream, we really would appreciate it if you could participate in the chat like some of these lovely people are doing already in here. Absolutely. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. Lazy Cow is here, says, hello, folks. What's going on? What's going on? Hey, K-Dot is here. K-Dot says, great information. Appreciate you. So glad you are getting something from it, because we certainly have a blast here every Sunday playing with new apps, making music, all on the iPad, ladies and gentlemen, 100%. If you have any questions, as Not a Box says, if you do have any questions that you want me to answer directly, definitely give me an @MobileMusicPro. Do an @MobileMusicPro in the chat. That way I can see it a lot easier, because I have the phone right here. So you guys can see I have the phone right here taking care of the chat so I can see it. So if you do want to get my attention, give me an @MobileMusicPro, and that really, really, really helps. Okay. So I think that's kind of maybe you can conclude the demonstration of this really, really super fun app. I think we can now try to start making some music. So, yes, yes. Unless anybody has some other questions on this thing, I could play with this thing all day. But we got to start making some music because we got the giveaway happening in exactly about 1 hour. In about 1 hour. So we only got about 1 hour to make the music. So let's make the music. And again, let me know if you have any questions, guys. At Mobile Music Pro. All right, 24 people watching. Appreciate you guys. Make sure to smash the likes, hit the thumbs up. Tell YouTube that you guys are having a good time. All right, so let's delete all these tracks. Goodbye, tracks. Goodbye. 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 And a goodbye. Okay. So, let's see what we got going on. I got some sounds here, just so you guys know. The project is not a whole lot here at all. I just have some sounds, some MIDI in case I screw up, but not a whole lot going on here. So let's take a look at what we got. I got this one thing here, which is pretty interesting. It's just a regular guitar, right? But I got Bleach Saturator on here doing the, let's see, what presets is this? You can hear the thump, 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 thump. I'm using the noisy offset. We might use that. I don't know. I was playing around with that. We'll see what we got. I got, what do I have here? Little piano. What else we got? Choir. Can I have a flute? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, nice little guitar here. What else we got? All right, that's about it. Cool. Make some stuff with this. Let's go find a sound in our new trap sample pack, shall we? I just love playing with sounds. So much fun. What do we got in here? We are going to our trap sample pack. Completely free. You guys can download this right now at mobilemusicpro.com/free. Let's go into our trap house, cyberpunk. No, I want trap. All right. Go into our waves folder side of this pack. As you can see, we've got a lot of stuff in here. Bass loops, bass one-shots, drum loops, drum one-shots, FX, instrumental one-shots. And we're going to take a peek in the melody loops today. Got a lot of good stuff in here. Yeah. I want that. So let's use the dry loop and apply some liquid hot magma on top of it. Shall we? Okay, so I got a couple things on here. Got a Studio EQ, a Magma, and a wider. So here's the dry. Oh, got a question here. Mr. Joe Dominguez says, how do you make your sample packs? Do you use hardware to do it? I want to try the same thing. Yeah, so how Mobile Music Pro makes sample packs is essentially I have a schema, if you will, a set of rules that I apply to all of my sample packs, a set of features, rules, whatever you want to call it, a certain way of doing a sample pack. And then what I do is I approach a producer, like SLP Ground Sound, for example, for this particular pack, and I ask him to produce me a few tracks, produce me a few demo tracks to see if we can nail down a vibe for the pack. And then once those sound good, then they makes a few more songs, and then we can break those down into individual sounds. So we break those down into the stems and into the one shots. So that's pretty much how we do it. Then after that, of course, I take all those one shots and put them into the iPad so that you can play with them in apps like Audio Layer. Here we have one of our 808 sounds. Oops. So we have our one shots in there in various different apps. Here we're using Audio Layer, but that's pretty much how we do it. So I have a vision of what I want to make, and then I approach a producer and hire that producer to create a pack. And together we come up with a sound and a vibe that I hear in my head. And yeah, that's how we produce it. So it's a lot of work, definitely a lot of work for every single pack, a lot of work, because we have one shots, we have the MIDI, we have iPad presets, we have the Apple loops. So it's a big, huge production to bring you guys these sample packs with all of these features. Yes, yes. Hopefully that answers your question. Lady Aptitude says, Vortex, it looks like you are actually using a keyboard and mouse with your iPad. Is that right? Oh my goodness. Absolutely. I always have a keyboard and a mouse, a QWERTY keyboard and a mouse hooked up to my iPad, at least in the studio, of course. When I'm away from the studio, then it's just going to pretty much be, the iPad and maybe like a portable MIDI controller that I have over here, something like that. But that's really about it. So I have my mouse here. You guys can never see the mouse because I can never like hold it up high enough. Still can't get it. Oh well. So I have a mouse down here, right over here, right about there. I have a mouse. And then of course you guys can see my QWERTY keyboard right here. Got a QWERTY. And of course the gotta always have a physical MIDI keyboard hooked up as well. So have that. But yes, definitely have a QWERTY keyboard and mouse hooked up. I love using the mouse. Really helps me out in a lot of different situations, specifically the precision. It's so I can get the precision that I need to be able to dial in exactly the settings that I want in any given plugin, right? So like for the Studio EQ, I can dial this in really nicely with my mouse, nice and where with my finger, it's a little bit more fat fingered. I actually have pretty small fingers, but it's still pretty fat fingered. So I definitely prefer the mouse as much as I can. Though in certain controls, I do love using my fingers. Like it all depends on the plugin. Like for this plugin here, the Sampletron, I do actually like messing with using my fingers to mess with these different controls, but it all depends. But for the most part, I definitely always have a mouse hooked up. So whenever I need it, it is right there at the ready. I love my mouse. But yeah, got a mouse and keyboard hooked up always, for sure. Joe DiMaggio says, I would love to see you cook something up in GarageBand. They have the best factory sound packs. They have a lot of fantastic sounds in GarageBand. I can't recommend it enough. But personally, I'm not very comfortable in that app. It's lacking a few more professional features like a master track and things that I use all the time, automations, things like that. So I still prefer Cubasis, but I definitely recommend GarageBand to many people, because as you guys know, it's not the app, it's not the tools, it's the producer and their ears that's going to really determine, their experience. It's going to really determine how good and how good of a track it is that they make, and exactly what they end up making. It's all about your experience and your ears, because I've met producers that can make crazy amazing bangers on a 20-year-old MPC, right? MPC 1000, or they could go to the iPad, get the latest Beatmaker 3 app, and cook up something on there. So it's all depends on what you want to do. Personally, for me, I'm a Cubasis guy. Like, this is my DAW of choice. This is what I'd like to build everything in. This is what I'm most comfortable in. This is what I like to play with. So this is my playground. And yes. Apologies if you guys want me to do a different DAW, but like I said, iPad beatmaking does a bunch of different DAWs. Just me personally, I'm gonna be using Cubasis for the foreseeable future for now. So apologies if I can't quite accommodate that. I try to accommodate as many things from you guys as I can, but I definitely prefer Cubasis. Music R Master says, "Not Your Ground" is going to be my favorite preset. Yeah, that's a freaking awesome preset inside of Magma, absolutely. Brian says he's sorry he's late. It's all good, bro. You're welcome anytime, as is everybody. Welcome anytime. I appreciate everybody here. Again, if you do want to participate in the giveaway, then definitely make sure to say something in the chat like all these fine folks have been doing. Got a good discussion going on in here. Brian says, bumper crop. I was wondering what that is. Bumper crop is when the back of the truck is so full of produce, it hangs over the bumper. Bumper crop. See, these are phrases that, the United States is huge. It's really big. So there are colloquial phrases in every state, and I've never heard that one before. Yes. Yeah, Lila says, I would be squinting at my phone if I used it for chat when I stream. Yeah, I get, it's all right. I'm going to have a different setup eventually. Like, I'm going to have a big screen set up over there, but for now, it's all right. Lady Aptitude says she's used a keyboard with an iPad, but never a mouse. I didn't think a mouse works with an iPad. Oh yeah, it definitely works as of the iOS 9, or is it iOS 9? I think it's iOS 9 when they first allowed the mouse. Yeah. Pretty sure it's iOS 9. Or it might be iPad OS, but I'm pretty sure it's iOS 9. Yeah, lady, I touched the screen too. Lady Aptitude says, I just saw him touching the screen. Yeah, I do a combo. I touch the screen. I use my mouse. I can use my right hand or left hand to do stuff, So I try to mix it up, play with it. It all depends on what I'm trying to do here. 26 people watching. Appreciate you guys. We're just checking the chat here before we continue making some music. Computerhead says, I have a mouse, but I mainly use a stand for the iPad and my hands. Yeah, I have a stand here, of course, obviously. I got a stand for my iPad here, for sure. Joe Dominguez says, and the last question is, you got to tell me what keyboard that is. Yeah, the QWERTY keyboard or the MIDI keyboard, because the MIDI keyboard is pretty standard. It's a M Audio Keystation 49, $100. Super. I mean, it's been like the budget keyboard for like decade plus. It's what I always buy for my MIDI keyboard, because I'm a little frugal. I don't like to buy the $1,000 keyboards. And then the QWERTY keyboard here is just a standard Macally, Macally, Macally flat keyboard that I got on Amazon. So pretty cheap, pretty simple. Works pretty good. I can type pretty fast. So this is about the smallest keyboard that I can use while still being able to type as fast as I can type. So. Thank you, Notabox. Notabox just linked our gear page. I keep forgetting about that. mobilemusicpro.com/gear. If you want to see all of the different hardware and stuff that we use, mobilemusicpro.com/gear. Thank you, Notabox. That's where I feature every single device that I have in the studio. Joe says, hey, once Logic comes, Vortex, you're probably going to switch, aren't you? You might switch, huh? I don't know. I might switch to Logic. We'll have to see. If Logic does indeed come to iPad, fam, I'm gonna have a decision to make. Let's put it that way. B Jammin! Stopping in for a brief hello. B Jammin has his amazing track already in, making some of the smoothest beats around in the contest. We are loving his track. Leela says, Logic for iPad is a myth. For now it is. Until it isn't. Until it isn't. Jim Shannon. What's going on, Mr. Jim? Jim says, hello. Hello to you, Jim. Yes, yes. Jimmy Jazz. Jimmy Jazz. Joseph. What's going on, Joseph? Shout out to you, bro. Joseph Salustro. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Salustro? Salustro. Yeah, third person production says iOS 9 wasn't even that long ago. It's crazy. I mean, it was like, what, 2019, I believe. 2019 is when we got the update to have the Files app, and the mouse and the keyboard. I believe that was 2019. iOS 9, I believe. It's PB Jammin. Says, Vortex is a Cubasis iOS spokesman. I don't know, guys. I really love it. I really like it a lot. Joe, yeah, Dominguez, it's all right, bro. If you want to know where the latest app deals are, you can go to sites like AppSplice. AppSplice is great. That'll email you and let you know whenever there's a deal on an app. But then, of course, we have deals in our weekly newsletter, mobimusicpro.com/newsletter. We always let people know about deals there. So there's a couple places. And Synthi, SYNTH, Synthi. Synthyfrog.com is also another site. So there's a few sites that can keep you up to date with the, with when apps go on sale. App Sliced and our newsletter is a great place. Both great places. Yeah, Jim says he's got the Oxygen 49, but it's too big. Yeah, I mean that's why I like the M Audio. It's not bulky. It fits really well in pretty much every one of my setups, including my living room setup as well. Yeah, Lady Aptitude has a good point. She says if Apple would just add more features to GarageBand, we really wouldn't probably need Logic, but you never know. Yes, yes, Apple is still supporting GarageBand. Indeed. Indeed. Leela says, she uses GarageBand. Everything else, it's hard. She's like stumbling like a toddler inside of Cubasis. Yeah, that's how I feel with every DAW but Cubasis, because, Cubasis just has everything that you need. You got your media bay right here, your keyboard, your mixer. It's all on the same screen. You got your setup over here. I can make this smaller, make this bigger. It's all one screen, I just love it. All right, guys, let's get back to making some music here. So what I have, I just dragged in one of our sounds, one of our samples, a dry loop from our free trap pack. Let's add a studio EQ and a Magma to that, and a wider, shall we? Okay. Jim asks if I use Cubase. If I made music on the desktop, I would definitely use Cubase, absolutely. But I don't make music on the desktop. When it comes to music production, I'm 100% iPad. But when it comes to everything else, video editing, software development, I do all that on my PC. But music production is 100% on the iPad for me. I just have zero desire to spend any money and any time making music on my desktop. Don't know why, but that's how it is. I mean, there's a myriad of reasons. I just really enjoy, and I'm really more comfortable making music on my iPad. Yeah, Third Person Production says he started in GarageBand with Pete Johns. Shout out to Pete Johns, Studio Live today. Just crossed over 100K subs, so shout out to Mr. Pete Johns. But then he says, third person production says he then moved to Cubasis 3, but he still watches Pete all the time. Of course, he still got to watch Pete. Shout out to Pete. You got to watch Pete all the time. Yes, yes. Leela says she started watching Vortex a little bit more since she started using Cubasis. Yes, it's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. Cubasis is fun, and it's quick. Super quick. Yep. Shout out to Bryant. Bryant Wally says that AppSliced. AppSliced tracks the history. Yep. It's a great website, AppSliced. I might as well bring it up real quick. I'll only take a second. What is it? AppSliced. AppSliced, I believe. AppSliced.co. Right here, fam. That's how you do it. You know, you just search for it. You search for an app, and it'll let you know what you want. Lease Omega. Oh, maybe you have to log in, but I don't have an account, so that's how you do it though. Just search for your apps. You can browse or search, but go to price drops and go to music, category of music, and you'll find all the recent price drops in the last 72 hours. No app price drops were found. Paid. Oh, free and paid, yeah. Another website I use is Synthyfrog. Synthyfrog.com. And you click on the price dropped tab right here, and that will give you guys the latest updates here as well. La Place is currently on sale. Release Slow Machine is on sale. Lawrence is on sale. Drum Surgeon, Neon Audio Editor, Acoustic Voice Preamp. So yeah, all the latest sales are right here. Even Cubasis is currently on sale. And again, we email all these to you every single Saturday morning at mobilemusicpro.com/newsletter. All right, let's keep going. Okay, we got to add something to this. So I want to get the MIDI for this because, of course, we do give you the MIDI in addition to just the audio. So the MIDI is going to be for Lead Synth 6. Okay, so let's go to MIDI. MIDI. Melody MIDI. We want Lead Synth 6. Right here. Let's throw this over here. I have a steel guitar over here. Let's hear what this sounds like. So, let's hear it by itself. Oh, we need to transpose this. Let's transpose this up. Nice. Loop. Nice. Nice. All right. Let's use that again. Over here. Do I want a flute? Or do I want a Oh, I like that. I like that. I don't want the flute right now. Flute, go away. Go away, you. Flute. In fact, before I add this, I kind of want to use the this thing over here we were using. Let's see if we can find a place for this. Yeah, I like the lower. I think I like the lower frequency. I don't know if this will work, but let's throw it in. Did I not record? What happened? Oh, I did record. It's over here. Hmm. Copy, paste. It's all right. Gives off that rumbling, that rumbling sound. The saturator app, you know, because it's going crazy. That's all right for now. Just be advised. I got that going on. Hopefully, I mean, I took out most of the low, didn't I? Oh, I got the studio key. I need okay. I need another studio EQ. Studio EQ. Give me another one. Come here, studio. There you are. Thank you. Go away, Mr. Low End. Go away. I don't need you, bro. Don't need you. I need some liquid hot magma. Okay. There we go. All right, cool. That's sounding kind of good. I just want to get rid of that low hum. There we go. Yeah. Might want to actually. I wonder if I want to throw a wider on this because we have a wider on here. What's the width? 150. Okay. Then let's throw a wider on here. So I think I only want the keys to be in the center. Or do I start putting things left and right? Let's just leave it right there. I'll probably start mixing some left and right stuff. Though I do still want it to be a little wider. Because I can't search, so I gotta scroll forever and ever, yeah. Just not too, just something small. Yep. Okay, that's coming along. It's coming along. What's this? My flute. All right, I think we should have some choir on here to kind of up the tension. No, that's my regular piano. I don't want that. Got some blues saturator on here. Blues driver. Maybe we'll use that when this is not playing. Let's see what this sounds like with the flute as well. I'm probably overdoing it now. Yeah. Yeah, this will be like a lead chorus. You know, that's what I would use this for sure. Now we got to turn the melody into chords. So I have took the liberty here of kind of already doing that. So you can see like what I did is I just extended this out. Extended these out here. Into chords. Basically something like that. Kind of what I did. Basically like that. So I did that already. I have that over here. Go that. All right, now we're getting somewhere. Let's check the chat. 24 people watching. See how everybody's doing. Scrolling up a little bit. Want to say hi to everybody again here. Peterhead is here. Oh, B Jammin is back. What's going on, Mr. B Jammin? Saying FL is really amazing these days. Yeah. It's like on version like 22 or something. Cubasis is on version 3. Just 3. But yeah. FL Studio is friggin' fantastic. That's but I would probably still use Cubase just because I'm used to the UI, you know. Hey, we're still having a good stream. Let me know, guys, if the connection is going down, but it seems pretty solid to me. Stephen Tucker says Cubasis 3 is still my fave. Yes, absolutely. An Akai MPC. That's a dope controller there. I have an Akai MPD 218 over here. See if I can hold this up or not. You can see the corner of it. Yeah. There we go. Yep. Love my Akai MPD. Love it, love it, love it. Love it to death. My favorite pad controller. For sure. My favorite pad controller. Uh-oh, something just beeped. Hopefully nothing went wrong. Everything looks good still. Let's see if we still got sound. Okay, that's good. Thought I might have bumped something, because I swear every time I freaking start messing with stuff over here, I bump something. I swear, I bump it. I bump it and I mess it up. But we're good, we're good. Leela. Leela says, our newsletter is pretty much the only email she's ever read that's not a personal one. All right. Shout out to Leela. Lady Aptitude says, can't seem to figure out how to pair her magic trackpad. You can definitely do it. I mean, there's many YouTube videos showing you how to do that. I don't own a Mac, so I don't own a Magic Trackpad, but you know, when it comes to a mouse, you know, I have mine plugged in, and it's quite simple. You know, you just go to trackpad and mouse, you know, pretty much, and then you can do additional settings by going to like the control center, or no, accessibility, and going to touch, and you can have assistive touch and do all sorts of interesting things as well with the mouse. Which I usually have this enabled, but sometimes I don't during the live stream, because when you have this enabled, some apps get real finicky when you when you try to start messing with the knobs. So I usually leave assisted touch disabled, but I really like assisted touch. But yeah, I always got to have a mouse hooked up for sure. Oh, Lady Afternoon Session's working now. Sweet. Lady Afternoon's got it. All right, happy for you. Yeah, Bjamin prefers Ableton on the desktop. Fantastic, Da. There's so many DAWs on the desktop, it's ridiculous. Just reading through everybody's chat. About to keep going here. We've got to add some drums pretty soon here. Ooh, Bjamin says he wants to do more ambient jazz. Very cool. Dana is here. Dana Oldenburg. What's going on? Yes, absolutely, Jim. Piano is a major instrument in a lot of genres, hip-hop genres for sure. And of course, there's a million kinds of piano, you know, electric piano and acoustic piano and mellow piano and all sorts of stuff. Cinematic piano. Jim Shannon says, out of all the iOS DAWs, Cubasis is still king. Yeah, Caustic 3 is dope as well. Caustic is dope, but I don't think it has had an update in a long time. 27 people watching. Appreciate you guys. We're about to get back to making some music here. I'm just checking the chat. Rabbitfoot says hello. Long time. What's going on, man? Hopefully you're doing well. Sorry if I missed anybody saying hi, you know. I'm just trying to make some music here. So I end up missing everybody's chat. JJ on the beat. What's going on, bro? Appreciate you here, man. 26 people watching. Appreciate you guys so much. Let's get back to it. We got this little melody that we created that we started out with a melody from our trap sample pack. We grabbed the MIDI from that and added a melody on top. Then we added we used that MIDI to create chords. And then we have an additional sound on there as well. But I'm thinking, I kind of want to create a counter melody instead of, like, that's all dope and all, but I wonder if I want to create a counter melody instead of this. Okay, let's see something here. Yep, I like that as well. Copy, paste. I don't know which one I like more. My counter melody or just the regular melody on top of it. Okay, that definitely doesn't sound as good. Let's put the flute back here. No. The choir. Yeah, it can work for one part. You know, use this part for one, for an A section, and then you can use like this part for a B section. You know, that always works as well. So let's just keep going here. I think we are going to need drums. We need drums like a long time ago. Let's get some drums. If we want more solid chords, I have those too. In fact, these are a little bit too busy too. I wonder I'm going to copy this, paste this, make these a little bit less busy. Just to kind of have something in the background that's nice and solid. Making chords out of these here. Like less busy chords, essentially. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's see if that works. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Oopsies. Maybe want to make it more subtle than that. All right, that sounded pretty good. Now we need some drums. Now I want to get some drums in here. And again, what we probably wouldn't use all of these at once, except for more than like 8 bars or something. We'd want to create A-B sections out of all of these sounds. So let's remove all these. Wait, keep that one. I guess I'm going to keep those. Let's keep these in case we want to use these. But yeah. Then I got a bass too, but I'm going to record a new bass. But first, let's get some drums going in here. Go to our audio. Take a look at some of our drum loops here. Again, inside of our completely free Essentials Trap sample pack. Steel guitar is amazing. I love steel guitar. Oh, Magma on the steel guitar. Let's do that. What happens? What's gonna happen if we apply liquid hot magma? Oh, wrong track. I always do that. Give me some of that magma. Pretty. It instantly makes it sound cool already. Nice. Pretty. Okay, let's throw some drums on here and then a bass. Now these two, I would like to place a bit different here. Let's go a little bit 25 maybe. A little bit 25 here. There we go. And I love that sound. Okay. Sounding good. Okay. Now, drums. I keep trying to get the drums. Oh yeah, third person production for sure. And that's why I do so many things. Like third person production says it was interesting to hear Vortex talk about how he collaborates for the sample packs. It would seem that doing a sample pack all on your own would be more challenging. Absolutely. And of course, I could do sample packs on my own, but I do choose to instead work with other producers so that I can have time to do other things like these live streams, create guides, videos, newsletter, whatever other millions of things MMP is doing. But I definitely try to work with people who have more experience than me, right? Because you want to do what you can do the best and kind of divide up the order of operations. And so essentially for me, I really, really love working with producers. I love working with musicians. And so I wanted to bring some of that in to Mobile Music Pro so that it's not just 100% me. I wanted to support other producers and financially and mentally as well, almost, because when we work with a producer, every producer we've worked with has, definitely thanked us a bunch of times saying, thank you so much for highlighting me. Thank you so much for wanting to work with me. Cause it's almost like validation, cause many producers don't really make a whole lot of money, right? Unless you're at the top tier. So, recognition, that's what the word I'm looking for. They really enjoy the recognition. So I like to support with financially, support with recognition, and build something together. And together raise us up a little bit more. So that's part of the reason why I like to do collaboration with other producers on our packs instead of just 100% me, heads down, sound designing 24/7 all day long. I wouldn't have time to do anything else, but I definitely always have a vision in my head of what I want something to sound like, of what I want the sample pack to sound like. So I go back and forth with the producer until we come up with something we're both happy with. So Jim Shannon says, do you have knock for drums? Oh, yes, we do, Jim. And we're going to use it. We're going to use knock. Shout out to Decap, the one and only, for his support for the mobile music community and releasing knock on iOS. I love it. Loopmix is also a great app as well. But yeah, recognition is a big one. I appreciate you, Leela. Yeah, Leela joined our Patreon and has become an official member of the Mobile Music Army. So thank you so much, Leela, for that. Super appreciate you. Loopmix is amazing, though. Good stuff on Loopmix. Yes. Drum Computer is also a great app for drums as well. It's more for electronic drums. We don't have much time, guys. I've been paying attention too much to the chat. Joseph says, why are you on 185 BPM? Because we are doing double time. So essentially, a lot of trap music uses double time beats, so between 140, 150, 160, 170, 180 BPM. And it's done like that to give the track a specific type of feel, a specific type of bounce. So basically double time. That's what we're doing. All right, let's go. Stephen Tucker says, when is that clipper coming out from Decap? Well, they're in beta test right now. So Decap will have that clipper out pretty soon. But right now, the clipper app is in beta. It's in beta. So they're still working on it. Yes. All right. Let's keep it going, guys. I don't have much more time before we have to do the giveaway. So I got a nice little melody. We got a nice little melody, but we need to add some drums and bass. So let's go to the drums. Let's go to our drum loops. Let's pick something from this BPM. Let's do that. So what I like to do is I like to take the beat and the tops and mix them myself. So in all of our drum packs, we give you the full beat, but we also just give you the kick and snare. And we just give you the tops. And we do that so that you can mix stuff yourself. And that's exactly what I'm going to do here. So let's go ahead and give us the beat, kick and snare, and duplicate that. And let's drag in the tops. Okay. Nice. Okay. Let's bring this volume down a bit where it's supposed to be. It's down. So let's do a little mixing here. Well, first we're going to create a drum track between our two drums here. And I like to do a couple things on here. First, I like to add a little bit of sweetness on the EQ. Just a little bit of sweetness. Just a little bit of sweetness sometimes on the group overall. And then, of course, we're going to add some knock on that studio EQ. Before we do that, I like to use a plugin and preset in Channel Strip called Boom Boom Kick. I like that. And then studio EQ. Well, I don't know if we need that, but we definitely need the knock right now. Let's get a knock going. Shout out to Decap. Nice. Oh yeah, that's really nice. Okay. Hats. Yeah, that's good. All right. Here we go. All together, fam. Let's go. All right, got a nice 808 in here. Something like that. But I want to apply a knock on here as well, probably. Well, let's get a studio EQ, because there is a studio preset I like in here, which is the bass augmentation. Okay, and let's throw a knock on here as well to give us some distortion. Some more distortion. You already hear some distortion in there. Knock. All right. Let's turn that down a bit, shall we? All right. That's probably a little bit much, but that'll work for now. Okay. Master Strip. All right, all right. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I know I definitely had a great time. The stream looks like it's holding the whole entire time, so good stuff for that. Hopefully you guys had a good time, and hopefully you enjoyed that little beat that we made using our completely free Essentials Trap sample pack and the brand new Magma app by K Devices. So I think now we're about ready for a giveaway. So let's go ahead and keep this in the background playing. We'll keep it playing nice and low. The clap is a little loud, so I would separate that and turn that down a little bit more, but it's inside of the kick track right now, so oh well. All right, let's bring up the web browser. If you guys do want your chance to win a brand new free copy of this amazing Magma app by K Devices, then definitely give me a thumbs up in the chat right now, and I will get you guys entered. All right, let's go right now. Get you guys entered into the live stream. Give me a thumbs up in the chat and we'll get a giveaway going. We're going to be spinning the wheel twice today. So we got 2 spins to go, 25 people watching. So let's get this on the road. All right. Appreciate you, Jim. He says he's got this stream marked down on the calendar. Yes, yes. Pro L, fantastic app. Absolutely. Oh, Dr. Rabbitfoot says it's got a Death in Vegas vibe. Very nice, very nice. All right, now the box is letting us know that it's time for the giveaway. But yeah, Jim Shannon, I stream every Sunday, bro. I moved from Wednesdays to Sundays. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, let's get everybody entered in here. Let me scroll up when you guys started giving me the thumbs up. There we go. Okay, so the two people who can't win today because they've won last week, it's going to be Nanabox and Admi DeMario. Both of you guys won last week's stream, so you can't enter until the next week. But of course, next week we're going to be playing through everybody's contest entries and revealing the winners, so we won't be doing an app next week. But the week after that, you'll be eligible again to get your free app. So let's do Music R Master first. So again, Nanabox, Nanabox and Admi DeMario. Everybody else but that. And of course, you guys can join again next week. Joe Dominguez. Can't type today. Steven Tucker. Lazy Cow. Debrova. Bryant. Senate. Mr. Ed B. What's going on, Ed? A resident metalhead over here. Joe Burns. Third person production. Dimitri. Major Wizard. What's going on, bro? Lady Aptitude. Jim's already got it. Let's go, Lisa. Alex Foreman. Hey, it's Elvis. What's going on, bro? Elvis Ali. Already got you, Mr. Music R Master. Gustavo. Matthew Rogo. What's going on, bro? Matthew Rogowski? Sorry, I can't pronounce that, bro. Hopefully they're doing well. And he says he already has the app as well. Very nice, very nice. A lot of people have the app already. So does B Jammin. He has it already. Cool. Dr. Rabbitfoot says a lot of submissions. We got about 25 or 26 contest entries for this particular contest. We usually average between 20 and 25. Between 20 and 25 entries, and that's what we got for this contest as well. I think around 25 or 26 submissions total. Leela already has the app as well. Yes, yes. Computerhead already has the app as well. You guys already beat me to it. All right, let's get Dana in here. I think I don't have Dana in here. All right, cool. So we got 18 people entered, 29 people watching, and 18 people entered. Elvis in the building. Let me know if you guys, know if I didn't call you, but let's go through the names. We got Music R Master, Joe Dominguez, Stephen Tucker, Lazy Cow, Dubrova, Bryant, Sanet, Ed B, Joe Burns, Third Person Productions, Dimitri, Major Wizard, Lady Aptitude, Lisa, Alex, it's Elvis, Gustavo, and Dana. If I'm missing anybody, let me know. Give me a thumbs up if I missed you. But otherwise, we got 18 people entered, and we're about to spin. We got 2 spins to go today, guys. 2 spins. All right. Yeah, it's the intro price. Third Person Production says it's probably the intro price. It's only a few dollars, so most people already have it. Plus, it's a great app as well. So, Okay, guys. Music Art Master seems very excited. All right, let's get ready to do this, fam. Here we go. If everybody is watching, let's hide this. Minimize. Okay. Here we go. We're about ready to spin. 30 people watching. Let's get this going in 3. Let's spin it. Big winner, big winner, big winner. No whammies. Let's go. Come on. Steven? Lazy? Dubrova? Or is it Bryant? Oh, it's going to be Bryant. Oh, Bryant. Yeah. So Bryant Wally. All the winners today, of course, make sure you send me an email. Send me an email to mobilemusicprocontact@gmail.com. That's mobilemusicprocontact@gmail.com to get your free code for all the winners today. So the winners today, send me an email to mobilemusicprocontact@gmail. Congratulations on the first winner. All right, all right. So we now about ready to spin a second time for the second code. Bryant won it first, and let's see who can win the second time, guys. Congratulations to Bryant. So here we go. Let's spin it in 3, 2. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Big winner, big winner, big winner. Come on. No whammies, no whammies. Let's go. Lady Aptitude, Lisa? Is it Lisa or Alex? Oh, it's Lisa. Lisa! All right. Lisa and Bryant have won it today. Both of you guys, make sure you send me an email to mobilemusicprocontact@gmail.com, and we will get you your code. If you guys didn't win, make sure to sign up for our Patreon, where you can sign up for as little as $1 a month and get entered and get a second chance to win a free code. So that's patreon.com/mobilemusicpro. And of course, guys, don't forget to come back next Sunday. Next stream is going to be a big one, guys. Big, big, big stream. Big. Super big. Big stream next Sunday, where we are going to be revealing the top 4 contest winners and playing through everybody's contest entries. So you won't want to miss that one. Make sure you do come by, stop by, say hello, listen to everybody else's stream, because it is super, super fun. So many great entries, guys. So many good entries in here. And I just had a great time listening to all these tracks. And I'm just so thankful for everybody to be able to submit their track and win some money, guys. So I had a great time. Hopefully you did as well. Again, we'll be back next Sunday. Make sure you guys join us. Until next time, everybody, have a great weekend. Keep talking music. See you later. Bye-bye.